but they're not utilizing them or upholding them as they develop new ones. And so that's a big challenge for us to also take those declarations and be bringing them up and educating them on this human rights instruments that we have, or with instruments with the human rights approach, sorry, and educating them and keep bringing them up, but also how do we implement those at the national level, right? So that's my third point. So these voluntary guidelines, these policies, these laws that affect us are passed at the international level, and how they're translated into national policies and then local policies is something that we have to keep our eye on a lot, because they're sometimes interpreted differently, and sometimes they're not used when they're passing national policies, but they agreed to it at the international level, at the CFS level. And so that's where a big chunk of work from us is important, that we are connecting the dots, and that we're, bringing home to Rome and Rome to home. And finally, this is tied to, the being present in these negotiations, but also following up at the national level, is budgeting, right? We know that our organizations, our social movements need resources on the ground, and many times don't have resources to be there at these meetings. And so private corporations and governments don't have that issue that we as civil society, indigenous peoples have. And so budgeting is also a challenge that I know we deal with every single year, but with the support of the Secretariat and the advocacy, we always seem to somehow overcome it and push through and be present. So with that, I'll close. Thank you.